to another episode of Planning Captured. I'm JR.
And I'm Leslie.
Hey, it's wedding season.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
You know what I love about wedding season?
What?
Is all vendors are like, oh, it's wedding season. Like,
It's a
good-
love-hate relationship, that's why.
Yeah, it's like good and bad. It's like, oh, let's get busy. I've been waiting all winter. But now it's like, let me help all my brides and grooms and like, let me do what I was like made to do.
Meant to do, yes. Agreed.
So this episode today, I want to get to the nitty-gritty about 5 tips that we're both going to share about what will make your wedding day so much easier, so much more exciting, just easier in general.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot that can be said, but I think with both of us giving 5 tips each, I think it can really help engage couples.
Yes, because we've done a couple weddings already this season. I've seen things that are just like, all right, like, why didn't they do that? Or
Yeah.
who didn't tell them to do that? And
Yeah.
I just want couples to know upfront early in the season when they watch this episode to be like, these are 5 tangible tips. Well, they'll get 10 tips actually.
Yeah,
10 tips that can help them immediately on their wedding day.
because then they can't say they didn't know, right?
They can't say they didn't know.
So save this episode. It's going to be very, very important and hopefully helpful.
So I'm going to get to my notes to pull my notes up. I wrote notes. So you
gosh.
want me to go first or you go first?
You can go first.
Okay. My first tip, now look at the camera. My first tip for all brides, grooms, people getting married this season or next season or whenever, be present in your wedding day. And what I mean is like, don't be a gift. I mean, you are the gift to your guests.
Don't be a gift.
Be present. Like, enjoy your day. A lot of people just rush through the day and they don't sit back and literally like smell the roses. Because there's florists around. So like,
Sometimes, not all
they
weddings.
or their perfume is roses. So
Okay,
they don't
sure.
smell the roses.
Yeah.
They don't sit and enjoy
Agreed.
the day.
Mhm.
They're always thinking about what else is happening, what I
Mhm.
forgot, what I didn't do, where somebody is.
Mhm.
They always never enjoy the wedding day because in a matter of hours, it's over.
Yeah.
You can be like, you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and it's like, oh no, it's like 11 o'clock at night and it's over.
Right.
So my first one is be present.
That's a good one. A good first one to start with, because, like you said, I feel like sometimes couple can be focused on the wrong things. On like, are we on time? Uh, is this person here? Oh, I forgot that. I need to go get it. Like, I feel like sometimes the little things become big things to couples, and then they can lose track or lose sight on like the bigger picture, which is they're marrying their best friend. Like, this is your wedding day. This is the day you celebrate your love story with your family and friends. So agreed.
Good. So that's my first one. Be present because, like you said, it can go by so quick.
So my first one is you will not be able to talk to everyone. So unfortunately, with so much goes into a wedding day, right? From pictures, a ceremony, cocktail hour, reception. I feel like you have your guests there, and unfortunately you're not going to be able to talk to every single one, or it might not be a long meaningful conversation. Like, it's okay to understand that, like, you're going to be busy. You're going to be pulled in different directions for photos, for logistics of the timeline. So quick hi bye is nice. Trying to get a photo with someone's nice, but just understanding that you might not be able to individually meet and say hi to every single person. Like, that's a lot. And sometimes these weddings, you can have 200 people. So it's hard to find when, especially when you want to be present, like you said, being present on the dance floor, being present at the bar, getting a drink. It's going to be hard sometimes to be able to talk to every single body that's there, but that's okay. So it's not intentional that you're not trying to say hi, you're not grateful that people aren't there for you, but it's a lot going on in that day. So just understand that you might not say hi to everybody.
So yeah, you stole mine's. Mine's was like that, but it was choose your guest count wisely.
Ooh, that's a different. Go ahead, go with it.
So like it goes off yours because like if you have small number of people at your wedding, then like you just saying like you can actually go and talk to all the people.
Right.
You can touch them while you're getting married at the ceremony. Like you could look in the crowd and see everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like a 30 to 50, even 60 people, 70 people is a good, I feel like you can really
Intimate.
like intimate small. You can see that. Now, if you have a wedding with 250, 300, 400 people,
Oh gosh.
that's like an event, right? You're putting on an event. Like a wedding is an event, but like you got that many people, you got to think about like parking. You got to think about like little things that you wouldn't really have to worry about if you have a small, intimate wedding. So, like, yeah.
You just veered off
What do you mean?
to event to parking.
So, yeah, if you have 500 people at your wedding, you got to think about parking. It's
Sure.
it's 500 people.
What was your even topic for that one?
My topic was more guests is going to be less intimate. Like, pick if you want a big event or you want a small event. Pick that early on and go with it.
Got
That's
it.
my tip. Pick your crowd size. Picking.
All right. So my
She's getting me off my guard here.
all right. So my second one is eat, hydrate, and take care of yourself. That is something I always tell my couples. A big thing that I say is it's going to be a long day. Typically, the girls are waking up super early for hair and makeup. The guys are there as well. But my tip is to eat small bites. I don't expect you to eat a full breakfast, a full lunch, because you might have some anxiety, some nerves. You're excited. There's a lot going on. So my big tip for that is eat small bites as you go. Drink lots of water. Stay hydrated, and take care of yourself. If you need a couple minutes to yourself in the bathroom, go do it. If you need to go meditate, if you need to um, get a glass of mimosa, like do that. But like take care of yourself because it's a long day. It's a great day, but it can be exhausting. I'm in long, and I don't need couples passing out or throwing up or getting sick. Like I want them to be present, right? So eat, hydrate, and take care of yourself.
Great tips.
Mm.
Great tips. My next one is please, please do a first look. If I can choose to tell everybody do a first look, please do one. First looks are an amazing way to get a moment with your partner. It's an amazing thing for the timeline to make sure we can get things knocked out the way so you can enjoy your reception. Because that's what everybody loves is the reception. Just do the first look. It's an emotional moment
Yeah,
and it helps everyone. It gives your photographer, your videographer content. It helps your bridesmaids and groomsmen get their photos out the way early. It helps your family be able to do your family photos early. It just helps everyone in general when you do a first look. And I lied to you not. We did a first look and you get the same feeling. You get the same feeling as though when you first see them walking down the aisle as you when you see the first look. So if I one of my things, my tip is please do a first look.
I agree. I like first looks. So my next one is kind of to piggyback off of that by doing a first look. Mine is building private moments together. The day is long and you're surrounded with lots of people at all times, whether they're vendors like a planner, photo, video, or it's your bridal party, your family, your parents. You're going to be surrounded with people all day, which is nice and it's lovely, but put some time in the timeline to have a moment, whether that's a first look, a private vows, or if you don't want to do a first look, a first touch. Put those moments in there in the beginning of the day, in the reception. Take 5, 10 minutes and just go outside or take a break. Take it all in. Like you're doing all this planning, spending money, energy on your wedding day. You should be able to enjoy it with your spouse as well.
So my next tip is your wedding day is your wedding day. It's nobody else's. It's not your mom's, your grandparents, your bridesmaids, sister, your brother, your best friend, your coworkers. It is your wedding. So if there's anything that you want to do, put that in there. Nobody can tell you it's wrong because it's your wedding day. It's your money spent. It's your decision. This is your day. So it's your wedding. Pick the vendors you want. Pick
Mm,
pick
I
the
agree.
colors you want.
Yeah.
The food you want. For example, at our wedding, I had a completely different meal than what everybody else had. Right? We had a beautiful meal for the buffet, but I wanted something separately. So like that's what I wanted. So like pick it's your wedding day.
Yeah.
So curate it to what you want.
That's a great tip because couples will get lots of opinions from family, friends, past engaged couples. Do what you want to do. Like there's no rule book, there's no handbook. Do what fits right for you. what's meaningful for you and your spouse. I like that one.
So what's one for you? So you like mine. So what's the next one for you? Let's see.
So my next one would be things will go wrong, your reaction matters more. So a wedding day consists of a lot of different things, right? From logistics, family and friends. There's a lot of different factors that go into a wedding day. So I want to encourage couples to not focus on what in their mind maybe went wrong, because if you think about it, nobody knows, right? Like your guests don't know that the flower arrangement shouldn't be there, or that someone forgot to be in a photo. Guests don't know that, right? So if the couple is focusing on the love and the energy in the room, they're not going to be worried about other things. So if things go wrong, having a good planner, you can pivot. Having good experienced vendors, we can change it up. We'll make sure you're still getting what you want. So things will happen, or there'll be hiccups in the wedding day, but having a good vendor team, having a good attitude, being positive, right? It's going to be amazing no matter what.
That's a good tip for sure. I think one of the tips I want to go back to piggyback in one of my tips I did earlier. So it's like be present, but like take your time doing things. So like when I say take your time, if there's time to do a private vow reading, honestly, you can read a letter in 2 minutes, right? So, but it's more about the moment. Sit there with your partner and read and take your time. And like, because a good planner is going to put time, more time in for things that would need to be had. So, like, if there's a first look, take the real 20 minutes of the first look. If it's a vow reading, actually sit there with your partner and read your vows. Take a time. Don't rush. We have time to put your dress on. Don't rush putting your dress on. Don't rush getting places here and
Mhm.
there. One of my favorite things I tell brides is nothing's gonna happen. You're never late. You're the bride, you're never late anywhere because nothing happens without you. So just let things happen as they naturally would. Because when things start getting rushed, things get left, things get behind,
Mhm.
things aren't the way you want it to be. So just let the day play out in real time, two not 2x in real life.
I like that one. And to piggyback off of that, my next one is engaged couples. You are the guest of honor, not the host. And what I mean by that is on a wedding day, you're there and guests are there to celebrate you and your love story and your wedding. So you were the guest of honor. I am the host as your wedding planner. I'm running around finding people. I'm running around making sure the timeline is running smoothly. Let me be the host so you can enjoy your wedding day. You have spent so much time, you probably have daydreamed or dreamt about this day, right? Be present. Let me take care of everything else. Let me put all the little fires out behind the scenes so you can be the guest of honor and I can be the host.
And I'm gonna go off of that as well, is trusting your vendors. Make sure
Yes.
you trust your vendors. You pick these people for a reason.
Yes.
Now, it may be that price was an issue, it may be that skill was an issue, but you chose these individuals for a reason
Mm,
and let them do their job. So you picked your photographer, trust where your photographer will
agreed.
place you. If you pick the caterer, just trust that your caterer will tell you what food should be prepared in the right
Right.
amount of time. Same thing goes with the DJ or the
Agreed.
floor. It's just you chose your vendors, let your vendors do your job.
Yes.
Do their job.
That's a big one. You picked them for a reason. That's a good line. So my last take is the timeline is more of a guideline. So don't be so stuck on things or stuck on times. So what I mean by that is when I talk to my couples, I let them know like, hey, here's the timeline, but can get moved around, right? You have your ceremony time. That's what time we know we have to start, right? Or should start because it flows throughout the night. And then dinner typically because you want to make sure the food is hot and ready. So everything else kind of in your end time, depending on your venue, you might be able to stay longer or the vendors might be able to stay longer. So that's kind of iffy. But my thing is what I tell couples is it's your wedding day. Like you might tell me on our final call the wedding week, oh, I want to do this order. And then on the wedding day, you're having a great time. So you want to get all the logistical stuff out of the way, maybe like first dance, parent dance, speeches. Or on the wedding day, you're like, hey, I want to kind of enjoy it more. Let's spread it out. Like we're able to do that. So don't get so stuck on, oh, it's 8:43. Did we cut the cake yet? Or are we running behind? Go with how you feel. Your planner's also going to help you to make sure those moments or in a timely fashion, depending, especially if you have like a photo video team leaving at a certain time, right? So they're going to make sure it's included while they're still there so it gets captured. So don't get stuck on the logistical stuff or the exact time because it's like more of a guideline. The timeline is really for me as a wedding planner to make sure I'm getting those things done though, right? It's kind of like a reminder for me like, all right, we did speeches, so we got to make sure we're doing the cake cutting, or oh, we did first dance, I got to make sure we do the parent dances. So it's more of a guideline for the day to make sure we're doing everything you want to do. So don't get stuck on the time on the timelines, more of the moments of the timelines.
It's crazy because like all the tips we gave all really blend together. They all go hand in hand with each other. Um, so those tips I really believe will really help people navigate their wedding day easily. What do you think?
I agree too. I think these tips come from experience though too, like being at weddings, being around weddings for years now. These tips are things that we've seen firsthand. So we just want to be able to help you engage couples. Like these are tips that we see or that we notice, and it's like, hey, maybe they just didn't know. So it's a great way to let you guys know, like we're here to help, educate, do anything we need to.
Yes, we are here for you. Played and captured. Peace.